This is Ed Anthony Turtur.
This is Marco Padios.
This is the video tutorial of cell precedence, dependence, and locating errors in formulas. First, we have an example of precedence and dependence. Consider this as our simple formula. A1 and B1 are the precedents, and they supply the values for our formula. The C3 is the dependent of A1 and B1. In Excel's tracing features, let's use the graphical representation of this precedence and dependent relationship. Click the active cell, then click the formulas and click trace precedence. Then the blue arrow will automatically appear, which links the precedent to the formula uses the precedence. This example is not that impressive because it's very simple. Now, Marco Padios will show you more realistic example of precedence and dependence and some errors on the formulas.
This worksheet calculates student grades based on two kinds of tests. Here is J2, shows the general average. Using the trace precedent, I can trace down the direct precedence of general average. So as you can see, J2 calculates the grade that is stored in C2 and F2. You can see two circles, each represent the starting point of the arrow. There's one in C2 and one in F2. If I want, I can dig deeper into this formula. All I need to do is click Trace Precedent button again to see if the precedent cells have their own precedent. Next is you want to remove arrows. Click on Remove Arrows. Excel also allows me to get the other way, and this is called the trace dependent feature because it allows you to find why cells depend on other cells. For example, I can click on B6 and click Trace Dependence to find the formula that used in this number. Finally, Excel's trace tool also works in formulas that are broken, which is useful to solve weird formulas problems. For example, imagine I'm going to change the items into 0. And then press enter. And you will come up with an error. To get to the bottom of the problem, I can diagnose any one of these errors. For example, I will click J2 and then click the trace error button. The red arrow indicates where the error spreads, and that's how you trace errors in the formula, the end.